Welcome back to One Tiger Nation News. Hi there. Summer sure went by fast, didn't it? We missed you. And now, let's get right into this new season of One Tiger Nation News with a brand new Roaming the Halls.
What are you looking forward to in the new remodel?
More of my high school back.
Graduating.
Probably the new auditorium.
I'm really looking forward to the new swimming pool that I've heard a lot about.
Man, I'm looking forward to the new auditorium. It's gonna be small, but hey, it's better than nothing.
A new school.
How did you deal with the heat when the AC was working?
I really didn't notice anything. I burned a leg.
We just went along with it and it's fine.
Well, especially this time of year, it's really hot, and I'm not about that. I try to be cool all the time.
What do you wish was going into the remodel?
More bathrooms that are accessible and actually have locks to the doors.
That new swimming pool.
Fair.
A new JRTC room.
That's a hard question.
And finally, how whack is your track to class?
Okay. I'm fine.
It's okay. I mean, the first day of school, I ruined my white shoes in the mud, so I was pretty mad about that.
Whack?
It's pretty whack, man, my boy. Not whack.
Not whack.
Well, we went to the pool today, but that's what I'm looking forward to, the new pool, so we don't have to go all the way to the pool, so we can go to the new pool here at the new pool.
Thanks, guys, and now let's build off that construction theme roaming the halls with a brand new sports segment.
Thanks, Langston. Tonight we have an away boys JV varsity soccer game at Newton at 4:30. A home boys varsity football game against KZ Westfield at 7. Nothing over the weekend, and then when we come back for Monday, we have a home boys fresh soft football game versus KZ Westfield at 6:15.
That sure was a great slam of a sports segment. Now here's What's New with William.
Hey, I'm William Roth, bringing back OTN news from summer vacation. To start off our fantabulous broadcast, Picture Day is coming up very soon on September 10th, so remember your bowler hats, everyone. Going along with the picture, you can pick up a yearbook order form from the office. In other news, a whopping 1 room has been added since the remodel has started. Now, contrary to popular belief, the remodel is actually going according to schedule. Soon the manufactured walls will be put up. I'm so glad we can edit out stuff. If you happen to be interested, go see Mr. Ryden for a remodel t-shirt. Jeez. They're only $12 a pop. On September 2nd, there will be no school due to Labor Day. Except band kids, you'll have to come in at 7 a.m. to report for morning practice. I'm going to say front ensemble, so someone, you know what? I'm just going to redo that whole part. On September 2nd, there'll be no school due to Labor Day, except for front ensemble members for the marching band. You'll have to come in around 7 a.m. for morning practice. Back to you, Langston.
Thanks, Will. And now here's Connor and a new foreign exchange student here at our school, Julia, with a brand new Lost in Translation.
Hi, I'm Connor. I'm here with Julia, back for OTN Expressions as Clara has gone back to Belgium for the school year, so we have our new group of foreign exchange students. So, Julia, do you just want to tell everyone where you're from?
I'm from Italy.
So, first thing about Italy, can you just tell us about this picture?
This is the Tower of Pisa, where people used to take pictures with strange positions.
Can you just tell me, what do you mean?
Oh, it's on the name.
It's on the name.
Yeah.
So it does have to do with pizza.
No.
No, it does not have to do with pizza. So my first expression would be to knock on wood. That's like, it's a superstition thing.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
If I say to wash your hands about something,
So like, get rid of something.
no, only to don't care about something,
So it just doesn't matter to you, or
yeah, to
okay.
don't care.
If I said break a leg, like in a night, like I'm telling someone to break a leg.
I don't know.
That's like good luck.
Oh,
Break a leg.
okay. If I say to make the ears of Americans,
So like the ears of Americans, just Americans,
no Americans,
or
it's acting like you're not listening or watching to someone.
so like rude.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I were to say like if someone's to jump the shark or jump the horse, I guess is what some people say. It's like whenever you do something early or you're skipping a step in something.
Okay. If I say don't see what time is, don't see the time.
Don't like look at the time.
It's like can't wait to do something.
You're
So,
excited for something.
Yeah.
Okay, so this has been OTN Expressions with Connor and Julia, and we'll see you next time.
Next, here's an interview with our new principal, Mr. Andy Thomann.
Hi, I'm Connor Summers here with OTNN, and we're interviewing Mr. Toman today. So to start out, how tall are you?
Connor, it's interesting you asked that question because I just came to the high school from the elementary school, and that is the most commonly asked question at the elementary school from 5 years of working there. And I will honestly say I am 77 inches tall.
77 inches
which
tall.
is my stock answer. If
Which
you can't
is-
figure it out from there, no, that's all I give.
That's
if you can't
like
figure that out, then that's on you.
That's 6. Okay, Mr. Toman, how long have you worked for RCCU?
Next question. I've worked for RCCU 1 for, this is my 16th year.
16
I worked
years.
as the assistant principal at the middle school for 1 year. I was the principal at the middle school for 9 years. And then I was the principal at the intermediate level at the elementary school for 5 years.
16. I'm 15.
Yes.
So, okay. How would you describe yourself as an administrator?
I like to say I'm a student and teacher principal. And if that doesn't make sense, basically what I mean is I like to think that I understand that school is about students and it's about teachers. They spend a large portion of their life here, and it needs to be a good time for them and a good place for them to come and enjoy themselves and have a lot of great opportunities. So I strive to create those opportunities and to give them the freedom to do the things that they want to do.
And going along with that, how would you describe the job of itself as a principal?
I would say two things. I would say unpredictable and unrelenting. Unpredictable in that I will show up one day with a to-do list, half a page long, and I might end that day with the same to-do list.
Yeah.
And just based on what comes up, you never know what you're going to end up doing from one day to the next. And unrelenting in that it doesn't end. It's not an 8 to 3 job. It's whenever your phone rings or whenever people need you, you're on the job.
Yeah.
So there's no clock. It's unrelenting.
Yeah. So you were actually the principal at the middle school during their renovation. So how do you think that renovation is going to be similar to this one?
In a lot of ways, it's similar because it's a process and it's an inconvenience and it's something that we get to be a part of, but it's very, very different in the way we're going about it, because the people that were involved in that remember that we were relocated, we were having school in churches, and 8th grade was at the high school, and it was a whole different process. We weren't on site. The cool thing about this one is we're on site while they're doing the renovation. So we're, as you can tell already, having going to school here every day, you show up every day and there's a new wall, there's a new hole, there's a new sidewalk we got to walk over or around. So it's interesting to be there on site. Whereas at the middle school, we were never on site. We had to go and see what was going on, and this one is different in that way.
So what would you say you would say to students to expect through this process, or advice for students? Just to expect the unexpected. I mean, I think they can expect that their teachers are going to show up every day with a lesson plan and an agenda and things that they need to accomplish, just like they would no matter if we were in a brand new school or one that's under construction. But as far as the construction project goes, just expect to be surprised and amazed as you show up to school and there's new walls and there's a new gym or a new theater going up. It's really a cool thing. So I have some quick questions for you here. So first of all, what's your favorite sandwich in town?
That's got to be the Joe's Meatball, hands down.
Biggest pet peeve?
People who are late.
Who is your favorite teacher from whenever you were in high school?
It's Clay Wheeler.
Mr. Wheeler?
Mr. Wheeler.
He was...
Yeah, he's that old.
Okay, what's your ginger ales order?
It's going to be a half-cut tea with peach.
And what's the day of your wedding anniversary?
July 15th. No. July 14th, 2001.
Okay. It's almost teepee season. So on an unrelated note, where do you live, address-wise?
Obviously, I'm not going to give my exact address. It's very near to here.
Very near?
Very near to here.
How far would you say away?
Quarter of a mile.
In which direction?
The general direction.
Can you point in that general direction?
No. But I would say, if you can't figure out where I live, you're not a very dedicated teepeer.
Okay.
And I will say, how long did I say I've been on this job?
16 years.
Yeah. Thoroughly disappointed in the teepee effort.
Oh.
That's really
that's
been
an invitation.
Disappointing. I'm just saying. I taught in Fairfield for 4 years and moved around. I lived in 4 different places in 4 different years while I taught, and those guys found me and nailed me multiple times. Here, really disappointing effort.
So what he's saying, find his house, teepee him as much as you can this season. And my last question, do you have any kind of message for the students of RCHS this year?
Just enjoy it. I gave this message to the freshmen when they were back on the first day. Freshmen especially have a unique experience wherein they're going to get to see it go from this to, by the time they graduate, something great and completed, and they're going to have stories. I still hear people tell stories about the middle school project 10 years ago when they run into me. So they're going to have those great stories to talk about for years and years to come.
Absolutely.
So enjoy it.
All right, well, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Now, here to wrap up our brand new season, here's Mr. Barry and his special weather cadet doing the weather.
Hi, I'm Connor Summers, here to do your weather for the week. So Friday is going to be very warm with increasing humidity by early afternoon. Thunderstorms will develop just to our north, and there is a possibility that some of these storms are going to sink into our area by the late afternoon and evening.
It's scary!
Gosh!
That's a good blooper.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, oh, had to. All right, anyways. The chance of T-storms is 35%. Temperatures will climb into the mid-80s Friday afternoon. Saturday and Sunday will be mostly sunny with highs in the low to mid-80s and a slight chance of thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 60s to low 70s. Labor Day is going to be sunny with a high of 85. So no rain coming up soon. Maybe some rain Friday. Pretty normal temperature to stay where it's at with a high of 85 or so. Back to you, Langston.
Thanks, Mr. Barry, and thanks to all you Tigers for watching. And we'll see you in the halls. That sure was a great slam of a sports segment. And now here's I can't remember because I didn't look at the page. All right.
Quick, now I'm rolling.
All right. That sports segment sure was a great slam. I mean, grand slam. I flipped it. I did it right the second time.
Yeah.
That sports segment sure was a great slam. I mean, close enough. All right.
Rolling.
Yep.
Quick, get it while she's back there.
Next, here's a. Next.
He screwed it up.
Put me on the spot.